Hi, welcome to another video. So if you want a genuinely good AI coding setup without immediately paying for another expensive subscription, then I have a really good option for sure. Today, I want to show you how to use the free tier of Google Antigravity and combine it with Everything Claude Code, which is basically one of the most famous skill, workflow, and agent packs for coding agents right now. And yes, despite the name, it also works with anti-gravity. Now, this is important. I'm not talking about taking your anti-gravity login and trying to use it inside third-party software like Claude Code, OpenClaw, or OpenCode. Google explicitly says that using third-party software with your anti-gravity login violates their terms of service, so don't do that. What I'm talking about here is the legit setup. You use anti-gravity itself, and then you extend it using anti-gravity compatible skills, rules, and workflows. And that is where Everything Claude Code becomes super useful. So let's get right into it. First, let's talk about why anti-gravity is worth caring about at all. As of right now, even users who are not on Google AI Pro or Google AI Ultra still get a meaningful quota that refreshes weekly. And there is also a weekly limit. So no, it is not unlimited. But you still get unlimited tab completions, unlimited command requests, and access to all the main product features like the agent manager and browser integration. For students and budget-conscious people, this is actually pretty amazing. And that's the key thing here. Most people hear free tier and assume it's unusable. But this one is actually useful. You can do real coding work with it. Now, model availability and rate limits do differ depending on your plan. In the docs, Google says the core reasoning models include things like Gemini 3.1 Pro High, Gemini 3.1 Pro Low, and Gemini 3 Flash. And depending on plan and availability, some users may also see models like Claude Sonnet 4.6 Thinking, Claude Opus 4.6 Thinking, and GPT OSS 100B. So take it with a grain of salt, and just use whatever shows up in your own model picker. Personally, if you ask me, this is already a really solid deal. Even if you just use Gemini 3.1 Pro or Gemini 3 Flash with good instructions, you can get a lot done. But raw model access is only half of the story. The other half is system prompt quality, reusable workflows, rules, project habits, and better skill packs. And this is exactly why Everything Claude Code matters. So, what is Everything Claude Code? It is basically a huge repo full of reusable rules, skills, agents, and workflows for coding agents. Things like planning workflows, test-driven development workflows, code review flows, security review skills, front-end patterns, back-end patterns, verification loops, strategic compaction, market research, and a ton more. Even though it is called Everything Claude Code, the repo now explicitly supports anti-gravity as well. And that makes sense, because anti-gravity skills are based on an open standard. A skill is basically just a folder with a skill.md file, and optionally some supporting files. Anti-gravity reads the skill descriptions, decides what is relevant, and then loads the full instructions when needed. So this is quite great to see. You are not locked into one agent ecosystem anymore. Good skills can travel. Now, before I show you the install, let me mention one really important compatibility detail. Anti-gravity's docs say the current default folders are .agents/skills and .agents/rules. But they also say anti-gravity still maintains backward support for .agent/skills and .agent/rules. This matters because the Everything Claude Code anti-gravity installer writes into .agent in your project. So if you see .agent instead of .agents, don't panic. That still works. But before we get into that, I want to quickly talk about today's sponsor, OnDemand. If you've been trying to build AI agents, you know the pain. You find one tool for summarization, another for web scraping, another for data analysis, and then you spend more time stitching them together than actually getting work done. OnDemand solves this. OnDemand is a platform where you can discover, assemble, and automate AI agents all in one place. They have an agent marketplace with over 400 agentic tools ready to go. So instead of hunting for tools and figuring out APIs, you just browse, pick what you need, and deploy. That gives you over 1,200 possible agent combinations, which is insane. But the cool part is the playground. You take these agents and assemble them into a workflow for your exact use case. And once it works, you turn it into a full automation using their flow builder. It's visual, no code, and lets you chain multi-agent workflows that run repeatedly without you touching anything. You can also bring your own models, and it's privacy first with secure connectors. Sign up through my link in the description and you'll get $5 in free credit. Go check it out. Now, let's install the whole thing step by step. First, install Antigravity itself. Go to antigravity.google/download and grab the version for your machine, Once that is installed, sign in. After you sign in, open the project you actually want to work on in Antigravity. This next part is the part where people can get confused, so let me make it super clear. Do not just clone Everything Claude Code somewhere random. Go inside that repo and run the install script from there. For Antigravity, the installer writes into the current project's .agent folder, so you want to run the installer from your real project root. The easiest way to do that is to clone the repo inside your project temporarily. So from your project root, run git clone. That gives you an everything-claude-code folder inside your project. Then go into that folder once and install the node dependencies because the installer uses node packages. So run cd everything-claude-code, then run npm install, and once that's done, go back to your project root by running cd . Now, before actually installing, I recommend doing a dry run first. Run /everything-claude-code/install.sh everything-claude-code/install.sh-target antigravity TypeScript. And that's basically it for the install. What this does is it puts a bunch of reusable context into your project. It adds rules into .agent/rules, workflows into .agent/workflows, and skills into .agent/skills. So instead of using Antigravity as just a raw model wrapper, you're giving it a much stronger operating system for how to plan, code, test, and review. This is where the setup starts becoming really good. Now, after the install, I would recommend either reopening the workspace or just starting a fresh conversation in Antigravity. According to Google's docs, when a new conversation starts, the agent sees the list of available skills and their descriptions. Then it loads the full instructions only when something looks relevant. That means you don't always have to manually say, use this exact skill. A lot of the time, Antigravity will pick it up on its own if the description matches your task, but if you want to be explicit, you absolutely can mention the workflow or skill by name. So for example, you can say something like, plan an authentication system for this app, use the planning workflow and be security focused, or review these changes like a senior engineer and use the code review skill, or use the TDD workflow to add tests before implementing this feature. Or use search first and research the best Stripe subscription architecture for this app. This is kind of awesome because you're combining a free or low-cost Antigravity setup with a battle-tested instruction layer. Another nice thing is that Antigravity itself already has planning mode and fast mode. For quick edits, renames, small fixes, and tiny tasks, just use fast mode. That keeps things snappy. But for bigger tasks, like building a full feature, debugging a weird architecture issue, or reviewing a lot of code, I would use planning mode. In Antigravity's docs, planning mode is meant for deeper research and more complex work, so it pairs really nicely with ECC workflows like /plan/verify/code review and the other heavier workflows. So there's a really good combo here. Use the free Antigravity quota carefully. Use fast mode for small tasks. Use planning mode for big tasks. Use Gemini Flash when you just want speed. Use Gemini Pro when you want better reasoning. And let the ECC rules and skills give the model better habits. That is probably the biggest practical tip in this whole video. Now, let me show you another really useful detail. Antigravity supports both workspace skills and global skills. Workspace skills live in your project in .agents/skills, and global skills live in tilde/.gemini/antigravity/skills. So if there are a few personal skills you want in every single project, you can put them there globally. But for most people, I actually think the workspace install is better. Why? Because different projects need different instructions. Your Next.js app, your Python backend, and your Flutter app probably should not share identical rules. Project local skills and rules keep things cleaner. And again, this is where Everything Claude Code fits really nicely. It gives you a project-level system instead of just random one-off prompts. Now, one more thing I want to highlight, because I know some people will ask about it. Yes, you can absolutely just use Antigravity with no extra skills at all. It already has a lot built in. It has browser support, planning modes, command execution policies, rules, workflows, and all of that. But when you add ECC, you're basically giving it better defaults and a lot more reusable operational knowledge. So instead of re-explaining how you want plans written, how you want code reviewed, how you want tests approached, how you want front-end work handled, and how you want verification done, you let the installed skills carry that load. That reduces prompt fatigue a lot. And honestly, that is one of the most underrated things in AI coding right now. People obsess over which model is number one on some leaderboard, but the actual day-to-day productivity often comes from having better workflows and better persistent guidance, which is also why I like this setup so much. It is practical. Now, there are a couple of caveats. First, the free tier is still a free tier. Google does not say it is unlimited for users without AI Pro or AI Ultra. They say it is a meaningful quota refreshed weekly with a weekly limit. So if you're doing huge agentic sessions every day, you will hit limits eventually. Second, model availability differs by plan. So if you watch some screenshot on X and somebody had access to a model you do not see, that does not necessarily mean your app is broken. It could just be a plan or rollout difference. Third, don't mix this up with those anti-gravity auth workarounds people talk about. Again, Google says using anti-gravity login with third-party tools violates their terms. This video is about using anti-gravity the normal way and enhancing it locally with compatible skills, which is the correct way to do it. If you want third-party tools, then use proper API keys through AI Studio or Vertex or whatever official route makes sense for that tool. But for the setup in this video, just stay inside anti-gravity. Now, if you want to keep the Everything Claude Code pack updated, that is also pretty simple. Go into the Everything-Claude-Code folder, run git pull, and if needed, run npm install again, then go back to your project root and rerun the install command. That will refresh your .agent setup. So to summarize, the workflow is super simple. Install anti-gravity, open your project, clone Everything Claude Code inside the project, run npm install in that repo, go back to your project root, run the anti-gravity install script from the project root, start a new conversation in anti-gravity, and use the workflows and skills. And that's it. You now have a very capable AI coding setup with a free entry point, strong skills, reusable workflows, and way better default behavior. For students especially, I think this is a really good option for sure. You get a lot of value without immediately needing to spend on another premium agent tool. And if later you want higher limits, you can always move up to Google AI Pro or Ultra. But for getting started, this is honestly pretty amazing. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating through the Super Thanks option or becoming a member by clicking the Join button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.